G'day guys, and welcome back to another video on my channel, Nintendo Down Under, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. When that game launched with the Nintendo Switch a few years ago back now, bang! That was like the best starting game Nintendo could possibly do, I reckon. It is magical. I've played it twice. It is not my all-time favourite game, but it is definitely, I think, my all-time best game I've played. It is fantastic. Like I said, I've played it twice. Found things I didn't find the first time. So much to explore and do, but when you finally reach the end, you were craving more. What else is going to happen? Give us another storyline. Let's go back to Hyrule. And an E3 last year in 2019, bang, Nintendo dropped a teaser, trailer, snippet bomb, whatever you want to call it, about a new Breath of the Wild game coming. But since then, it's been super quiet. But lately in the past, well not lately, in the past 24 hours, there's been a few things breaking about this new game coming. Stick around because we're going to talk about it right now. So, what do we know? On the 8th of October, Nintendo apparently has planned another Nintendo Direct, and this Direct is going to focus on a massive chunk of time on the new Legend of Zelda game, and it's not going to be called Breath of the Wild 2, it's going to be called Breath of Evil. Now that would make a bit of sense because, as stated before, we don't know much on the game. It's been a really short clip, but the clip we did see looked a much more darker version of the game, so Breath of Evil would make sense in that aspect. But also, Nintendo needs to go all out in the next 12 months. With the new Sony and Microsoft systems launching very soon, Nintendo needs to keep up with its customers, keep people enthused. Hence the Super Mario 3D All-Stars that they just brought out, and the 35th anniversary of things they're doing with Mario Kart tracks and 35 Mario player battle royale sort of game to keep people interested. And it would be easily to say that the new Legend of Zelda Breath of Evil game, if that's what it's going to be called, launching in 2021, will be Nintendo Switch's biggest game release since the first game they launched, Breath of the Wild, on its launch day. So they really need to do that. Plus the rumors going around with the new Nintendo Switch Pro and HD 4K possibly coming out in 2021. Will that game release with that as a bundle or a special edition? Hopefully on the 8th of October, as stated before, which is really close. We'll get some more information about this because, like myself, I'm craving more information. We all are. We got a snippet at E3 2019 last year, but that was so long ago. In 12 months, we don't really know much more, but now Nintendo said they're ready to reveal more. We're hoping, the other week they were going to do some, but they said we're just not quite ready yet. But now, apparently on the 8th of October, we're going to get some great information about this game. Will it be called Breath of Evil? It makes sense to me. Pretty cool name. Yeah, I'm really hoping and looking forward to that. But also apparently after this Nintendo Direct is coming on the 8th of October, that straight after that we should be getting some Game Boy games coming to the Nintendo Switch Online subscription, which is, yeah, pretty exciting. But I'd love to hear your thoughts actually on this one, because what games would you actually like to see come? I'm not quite sold what games I'd like to see on the Game Boy. I wasn't a massive Game Boy player when I was younger. I got a lot of motion sickness, so gaming handheld in the car never really worked for me. I got quite sick, so I was more of a sit down play in front of my TV sort of guy. So I was never a massive Game Boy player, but I know a lot of people out there love it, and I find it funny that they're continually tiptoeing around the N64 titles. We've got lots of NES, we've got lots of SNES. Now they want to go the Game Boy direction. What about the N64 titles? I thought with the Mario All-Stars just launched and how the hype got around that for those few games. Imagine having a little library of N64 games coming, but there has been some talk about that lately. That might be a new video coming soon for you guys. But also, while we're on about a new video, my next video, I want to show you guys something really cool that was custom made for me. A few items actually. Yeah, it was really special, really magical actually, so keep an eye out for that one. And yeah, also want to hear your thoughts down below on what you think of the new maybe title of the new Zelda game, Breath of Evil. Do you think that's a good name? Are you convinced on the 8th of October we will get a Nintendo Direct? I'm hoping that is true because I really want some more information about the stuff I'm talking to you guys about now. I'm sure if you're watching, you do the same as me. And if you haven't already, guys, don't forget to like us on Facebook, Nintendo Down Under. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Nintendo Down Under. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and take care.